Hello Exiles. We had quite few requests for Power Siphon Trickster build follow-up video, and so we finally got an upgrade for Power Siphon Trickster build. Today we gonna have a look what changed. And what would be final upgrades if we went for mirror budget. Notice. Currently this build costs around 300 divines plus mageblood. It clears all content with ease. For all the regular needs it's more than enough. Only few upgrades are left, but that would be push for a mirror budget and more. POB gonna be included with current gear, and for mirror tier upgrades for who wants to push it to the maximum. Let's have a look at our gear. First we got synthesized wand with added lighting damage per 10 intelligence. This frees us from influence, and now we can focus on mods like lightning damage, intelligence, elemental penetration, critical multiplier. Next we have Ralakesh's boots that we changed from our rare intelligence boots. These boots make our charges always at full and negates charge loss from Willclash unique helmet, which we gonna talk about in a sec. Our helmet is Willclash, which provides us with 5% elemental damage and 5% spell block chance, and since we have 10 power charges we have 50% spell block chance at all times. This can go up to 60% with power charge ring. Lose power charge on block is negated by wearing Ralakesh boots. For amulet we are using Badge of the Brotherhood with intelligence corrupt. This amulet makes our frenzy charges equal to power charges, so since we do have 10 power charges, we get 10 frenzy as well, and all the negative mods are negated by Ralakesh's boots. Shield Malachi's loop is purely for 2+ power charges and spell damage, negative mods yet again negated by Ralakesh boots. Now for our ring we are looking for synthesized intelligence roll base. Our ideal ring would be int, crit multiplier, elemental damage, flat elemental damage. For sure our ideal ring is with power charge together with Kalandra's touch. It would get us to 12 power charges, which would make this build go crazy. Then we got our gloves with intelligence roll and projectile pierce. We changed our chain to pierce to save skill points. Clear remains similar, but to be honest chain feels better for loose mobs running from the packs. And lastly our body armor is purely defensive focused. Body has high spell suppression, energy shield, evasion rating, and some attributes. And lastly we do have mageblood, but we are not gonna talk about it. Now let's have a quick look at POB what could change for full minimaxing. Now as you can see our tree had a bit of changes from our last version. We went all the way to Templar area and took power charge from there so we could anoint Tranquility. We took more mana reservation nodes like Sovereignty. Currently we are rocking around 48 million damage with this current setup. Build is well rounded, has great defenses and a big damage, with potential to improve it further if you're willing to spend mirrors. For Timeless Jewel we want either x2 double damage roll, or if you can get your hands on x3 double damage that would be perfect. Now I'm gonna show future upgrades. Well now let's have a look at our wand upgrade. This one would cost us somewhere from 300 divines to a mirror. It would add us around 11 million damage. I would not recommend upgrade it as a first option, since our best upgrade would be rings with around the same price as a new wand. So our ring would give us so much, since we would get 1+ power charge, intelligence, and of course everything would double since we are using Kalandra's touch. This would bring our DPS to around 100 million combined with the wand, and without the wand it would be around 85 million. For the rest we could upgrade gloves with either Abyssal Socket or damage against chilled enemies mod. Then there is Ralakesh's boots with double corrupt for spell suppression to cap it out, body armor with tailoring orbs to get 8% defense increase, and some other small adjustments. Overall the build was very enjoyable and super tanky, where you could stand and tank pretty much most of the content without getting damaged at all. The clear speed was super fast as well, and since we got automation skill gem, mines are so much better to play than ever before. As always guys, thanks for watching. Leave down a comment what you think and give a like if you did enjoy the content. I do know that a lot of these upgrades are very expensive, but since we passed 1 month into the league I think it's fair to use some more expensive items than in the past. Have you had fun, and see you on the next one Exile.